Are we live? Are we live? Testing, testing, one, two, testing, testing, one, two. All right, looks like we have audio. And all right. So doing something a little different here. I'm testing out screen setup here using different set of softwares. And uh, the setup I have now, I have it to that when I go live on Twitch, I'm simultaneously live streaming on Twitch. I mean, YouTube. Uh, if this goes, I don't know if this is how I do it permanently, but this is the solution that I have in place right now. Just testing out here, doing a trial run, see if this is something I'm going to invest in or not. But without much further ado, get right into it. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Uh, Tune in to another episode of Bose 831 Gaming live on Twitch. And I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, night, or whatever it is in your neck of the woods or in your part of the world. Tonight, we're playing Farming Simulator 25, and we're on the Riverbend Springs map. It is one of the base game maps for Farming Simulator 25. Look to the channel, look to the channel, look to the screen. Only issue here, it seems like I'm trying to monitor my live stream on different devices as I'm doing it, just to see how performance is, and I'm seeing a lot of lag and lag has been disturbed, so that's another precursor to maybe not using this uh, live stream method, but this is how it kind of plays out. Well, when I did my first attempt at this, I had signal drop. Um, Times it disconnected different times, so my original attempt at this was very problematic. So hopefully we won't have any drops today. And I don't know if those drops were on Twitch or on YouTube, but it definitely wasn't because of my internet connection, because I have a high-speed internet connection. Fiber optic connection, so that's definitely not what it was. All right, so we're jumping in. Here, trying to get our brain caught up to speed on where I am, where we be. This is in the evening on day one in December. I think we've already done everything that we needed to do. Go ahead, let's hop back on the tractor. We'll go ahead and set the tractor down, and we'll just go to the farmhouse and sleep. And we'll reset in the morning. We'll go ahead and advance the day, because we are. One thing we know now that we're in the winter months. So the winter months, don't think they're going to be complaining about the sawmill and caring for the animals. So we'll go ahead and sleep a little bit. Then we'll come back up and we got a little snowfall going on, but first thing we want to do is check on the stats of our project. And we'll visit the playground. And the playground looks like it's getting close to being finished. Again, I don't know who builds a playground on a cliff. It's one of those European things that just screams so many lawsuits. Just falling to their death from a playground that's on a hill, a cliff. Just amazing. But anywho, looking at our required materials for the next step of the build, where the playground is demanding 11,000 wood beam, 8,594 planks, and 8,591 long planks. So there you have it, 11, 8, and 8. Well, basically 11, 9, and is what we'll call it. So we'll pop up to the farm and let's see what the sawmill has us do at the moment. Materials were 11.99. We'll go ahead and start in there. Hold our low over the here. Let's start. Two windows. Actually, we'll do we'll mix those into the strips and whatnot. We gotta get this figured out. So we'll drop our wood beam on first. We got some place to get that strap down. Other with pallet. Let's see if on the other side with some trailer. Got that down and then recalibrate the straps. And now we will take the bugs that we have at the moment. This is just what we have at the moment. Not gonna sit around waiting on the sawmill to spit out everything. We can take it on the fly. And see where we are once we drop off a couple of loads. Like I say, we'll just do a mixed load and out. Very like stuff levels. Again, we'll try to stack these into the plank or pallet mode. Is that you have to be trouble with the weird camera angles and the weird camera behavior with handling an object. And let's see if we can squeeze a pallet collection towards the end of this. So we'll have a perfect hybrid load here. We'll hold some on the end here. Here. All right, this has been a little bit of a pain, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Very well. Although, what I still can do is to Got them on the roof. Still do a mixed slash hybrid look. It won't look pretty, but it is a good job. Right there. And one here. And another blank palette top in. And here. And it isn't messing up too much with these jerky camera angles. We'll scrap that one. Go. All right. Let's set up for at least one delivery bill. So we'll go ahead and take that one now. That won't satisfy the requirements of everything we need right now for the playground, but it's a good start. Crazy how my trailer just kind of slipping and sliding around icy roads. We gotta be very careful how we preserve this. It has another, obviously another element of realism that, oh, what else we got going on? Something else I forgot to do. It's causing me a lot of problems there. That's not just the icy roads, it's causing me the issue. It's the fact that I forgot to pull the crap back up. Where did he go? Alright, you have arrived. Put up the needle roller over here. Have to make sure I can hear myself. But then I also don't have an echo. All right, let's go ahead and sell what we have. And then you can see the money that I made. It's kind of weird now that it's not showing the. You used to break out what your bonus was for your precision farming for your environmental score, but it's no longer doing that. I don't know if that was a change with the last game update or not, but that's when it started happening for me, and I don't know if that's what's supposed to be happening now or not. And now you can see our numbers. The requests required materials are still the same. You can see we have almost met the requirements for long planks. We still have not for um, wood beam. We got a long way to go on the wood beam. For the planks, we got 8,310, and we 9,000, so we're almost there as well. So it's just really the wood beam. The wood beam is always the one that helps you to refill, because that's plank from the sawmill, or one of the planks from the sawmill that takes more for three was as a result. This is that slower rate than some of the other pallets that require those materials to create. All right, back at the home base. Starting to get some snow or getting snowfall now. Yeah, you can see it's finally starting to stack up on the ground around the farm. Pretty nice. Interesting look. And again, since we're on day 2 of December, we'll take a peek at the animals because I might just skip and deal with the animal stuff on the line a little bit. Ah, and here's one thing that I forgot to do that we talked about now that I need to do at the start of every episode. Let's get our rock collecting conveyor turned on. All right, we have an issue now. Our conveyor belt is picking up snow instead of. Um, okay, we don't want to do that now. That's that's a bit annoying. All right, let's see how I can operate this here. Not, I can't. I'll show you the dump where I got the shop at though. But I can't get the belt to move. It had to move earlier. Why can't it? Why is it not? All right, let's stuff. Okay, not gonna aggravate me today. It's not gonna happen. We're already on some hits. All right now. I don't know why the conveyor picked up snow and it's literally positioned on rocks. So where did it pull snow from? I don't understand that. It's stupidly annoying. What I'm not understanding is why I can't straighten out the wheels on this thing and have it ready to transfer. I'm not seeing that little option. So we're gonna pull the boy. I'm going out of here one way or the other. Kind of getting this overkill here with this slippy snow bit. Okay, I'm not trying to hop in the tractor, dude. Alright, now you want to drive. both from RIVERBEND. That was just a straight forward and back and the side. That's the side. Let's see. Good on. I only start with it. I don't have access to the land. I don't have access to the land that my scoop is on. I don't understand that. Alright. It is going to activate. I tell you what land I do got access to, homeboy. Alright. Alright, so we got this stupid snow unloaded. And let's see if we can get this conveyor to do what it's supposed to be doing. And that's moving rocks, not snow. You gotta be hard heads about it. And we need my tractor out of the way here. Hopefully we can get this conveyor positioned now without it getting stuck. Although it's already kind of getting stuck in this now. That's not good. Son of a gun. Yep. You're aggravating me tonight. So now let's start. Set the goddamn tractor back to the shop. Bring the big boy over so we can stuff it in. Doing any of that nonsense. rock, not snow. We already positioned it in that anyway, so I don't know why you put the snow first and foremost. Good stuff. There, just get the rock. That's the rocks going now. Let me see if I can raise John Deere, we got stuff to get. He sent the John Deere back to the shop. Crash down the bus. Crash down the bus. Out back. I have to turn my heaters on. Turn the lights on as well. That's to measure the part we're going to be getting what some of the controls are now. Alright, we're going to park this down here now. We'll jump it in. The interim. and hop back over to Merlot, Telehan. The Merlot Telehan, huh? Don't say that many times. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Nothing else going on right now. It's been some months since Sawmill will, Sawmill Woodlands, or whatever. So, on our wood, so let's get some wood. Trees sawed down. There's a wood bed to the sawmill. Sawmill going in here. The little tree farm going here. That's sometimes a huge ask. Planted so close together, this is more of a decline a little bit there. Oh, we got you. Very what that is pretty good. That's covered with snow, so I don't know how well it would work while it's covered. Got to test that here. Alright, so that should put us at what numbers here we're looking at 77% of the good. Grab this here and kind of the same thing we did previously. This one's going to be, looks like it's going to be much less drop it than its counterpart. Yeah, kind of pull it out. I'm going to have a little bit of a struggle because of the snow traction or lack thereof. That's very fun. So just spinning my wheels literally and figuratively. Try this right here. Let's do the light chainsaw back out. Let's get ready to just like some of the stuff there together to get this going. Alright, there you go. Another candidate. And that allows the system to pump. That's what this was. So we can kind of tilt this one back here to the cylinder. There we go. So repeat it. Repeat it. Now we got some weird physics thing going on with the telehandler. I've seen this bug before. I don't know how to clear it. Fasten to the straps doesn't do anything. This is a crazy bug, dude, man. And it's crazy that we're this far into the game. We're getting these kind of bugs. And we're see what's happening here. It's behaving as if it's treating. It's going on the telehandler. I would like to think, but I don't think it's going to get knocked out. Still also crap right now. Last time we flew this, I don't know if I did set the game when we said yeah, it's not going to What's shot all nonsense, but that's what it is right now. Yep. Definitely being one of those evenings tonight here where noises are coming in mass. Attachment. Nice. Yeah. I'm trying not to go. It's not going to give me any peace right now. Okay, so all three pieces are going into the shop. I might do is just trade this old wheel loader. Just see if I can get this set up on a wheel loader. This is out here right now. Set up. Man, let's see while we're here. Let's go back. Let's go to the shop and see what's all set. Alright, we got a couple of headers, yeah, dump truck, burial, Gen 2 header, harvester header. Hey, and the SL80 22 quantum auto load is on sale. Already own one of these, so that won't benefit me much now. All right, good to know. All right, let's go over here to let's add let's go over here to now with keep pushing around longer a little bit. Let's get something that's more pushing it around maybe. Let's see the thing though. Attachment it has straps, and I don't know uh, what will or will not work with that setup. Yes, quick one more press grab. Let's do something. Let's go. Stop. Ah, that goes well over tools. Let's see what it has. Does it have a version? They'll grab. Back. They'll grab with straps, and that one with the straps I think is only on their front loader tools. Straps. Get through it out the camera. Front loader vehicles. That's on that. Hammer tools, right? Gonna have a version of that. Okay, we got it on the front loader tools. We got it on the telehammer, so we don't have it under wheel loader tools. So we got a version of that set up under front loader tools. The front loaders are even less powerful than the telehandler, so that won't help me. Now I want to spend a bunch of money on something that I need to test first. I can probably because this can attach to all right, yeah, this is a different problem for me. Okay, well, roughly, as I think about it now, there's some pros and some cons to the setup. that I have not obviously seen on the cam. I got a widgets up on the screen that I have going on in real time. As I understand it, I'm live streaming just my YouTube channel real time. But one of the issues here is that I'm not able to really use my headset for my audio, and my headset has features that I use to help with my audio that the mic on the camera doesn't even have. So I don't have any controls over the audio that's coming from the camera that I'm working on. And then there's also the issue of the distance of the camera from where I'm sitting at, and that's why my sound is a little different from how it normally sounds when I'm talking to kids. Plus, I am quiet in the office right now, but there are days sometimes I'm on live and I'm trying to I'm not trying to get in the back. All right, let's grab this last video. I'll let you do. All right, that's attention points. Unpass attention points. Like that there. That too. And now that's exactly 90%. Wow, that there. All right, don't have that trailers. Shut anything down. And let's check on our productions. I don't want to mention anything too tough here. On the playground, paper hall, that makes a toy tractor. Swivel, use planks and long planks to build a toy tractor, but priority is to get the playground project done first, and then we'll switch gears to the toy tractor. And gas plants, running low on supplies, and sallow, it's got run through supplies as well. I don't know, I don't really have a place I can sell that package. Do I? I don't think so. It's a factory should be producing now, and it's set to sell the cement brick, the cement bags, and the roof plate. Uh, the multi-dairy production seems to be going on okay. Milk, well, all the product coming out of here is set to sell. So multi-grain production is producing bread, and bread is set to sell. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I got out of here. Flour and wheat flour is used to produce bread. That bread is being sold. We're not doing any other productions out of here right now. We got wheat, whole wheat flour, and regular flour, I think, right? Yeah. All right. So, and we'll sleep through another day. It's like a good band eagle. All right, we're now on day one in January. First stop is the sawmill. Let's see what the sawmill has produced for us to deliver. We got a battle. So get started tonight. So load it up. Do another delivery. I was just saying, configuration that we had on the previous delivery trip. And we can see what we got up for pallets to do. All the things up, and some pallets. That they have this counterparts strapped down. So that's one good area. Just straps. So we actually do that. And the club. Good. Good. Okay. Stay in that couple home as well. Not pretty. Awesome. Alright, strap them. Load them up, strap them up. camera is driving me nuts. Alright, looks like we have another load, ready to go. So go ahead and fold it up. We just had another power planks popping in too. Yeah. And this time when I do delivery, we delivery only more specific. Throw some of those extras on the toy tractor right there. have almost arrived at our destination. We're in logistical positioning this time around so that we can over the river. Definitely know got one place in here. $1,351. We only need 2,000, so press the planks to go towards the toy tractor. Strap off. Okay. So now we can back over here with the long lines. Yeah. Since we did 2,000, we have 2,026 in storage. We between 2,319 cubic meters. At least one of each go here. And it's over 3,000. There. Oh. Up there. Alright, so now we got both projects there. If you look at the playground now, we're at it's 8,900 plus. So we still need a few more whipping to drop out. We got basically 2,000. So we should have another 6,000 whipping. It's long bunch are good to go. It's just good to go. That's something. That's three. That's a lot. I'm tired. I'm struggling here. My eyes are really good. That's pretty cool. Oh, really good. Very good. Yep. So, after I got off the ground, eye doctor appointment. Just got home, stepped out, sound I got home. So it's like a good half hour, for an hour. But it was that's sort of relaxing. Well, it's good that I wasn't alive tonight, so I'm not tired. So it could possibly have problems with the health tonight. Why is there a how it place just sitting there? I don't know. It's here why it's just sitting there. One thing I'll make a haul is the supplies for the toy tractor. Still needs to haul planes. Planes. Just had a long planes. Spawn. Where are we? Alright. Ready. That's one thing I need to, well, I ain't nothing going on. Probably still need to get back in. The season really start growing again in March. But we still take a peek over at the precision farming tab to see if there's any information there that might be of notice. Weird how these readings are. Got a 90 here, 70. I got a 99 over here. It's crazy consistent because you're doing the same things to each sections of this combined field and the same thing here, but the scores are vastly different. It's, it's, it, the overall environment scores up to the 6, which is great. January should attend to the animals. We'll do that day 2. All right, day 2, and let's go to the sawmill first. Let's see how we're doing on all supplies. It's down at 80% again. Got one into the sawmill, so we'll that. This. Alright, we're gonna load up into delivery first, then we'll check on the animals. Sense where we're at there. Alright. It's load on the trailer as before. We're really slowing down with the production right now, though the software work. shake it off here. Let's get this strapped in. Well, being lined up and strapped in. There. And that will satisfy the whipping requirement. Let's get there. And another one. Let's get the straps down. And we actually put two more long front pallets up here and the load is unit. Like there's a stuff here with that. Makes this thing get stacked like rocket science. That's all we have to do, but it just doesn't want to work. Right. I still don't know how far away we are from completion of the playground project. So we're still at a grinding away. It's about 50 pieces here. Strap that down. And then stack these paint pallets on top of what we already have. There's one. And another spawner. That we already had. It's going to sit out there all by itself. That piece right there. Grab that. Like that one on. Slash. That too. Slash 2 for that. Pallet 4. That's value. No way. these things to unload. Attach. Same thing on the other side. A little bit. Strap. Get back to the farm this time, Joe. Check on and probably continue to that multitask our under the production chain to make sure we're still producing what we need to be producing. That will be whipping for playground and everything else goes to a tractor manufacturer, which we now also own, by the way. So let's focus on that first. Big oil though. It's weird. And grab another. All right, so you got paid for all of those products, and you've got a couple more wood beam pallets delivered. So now we're looking at just the demand for wood beam, and we're up to 6,989 units of wood beam. Stored we got 1,983. 2,000 wood beam, so it's giving roughly about 5,000 wood beam. So what I'm doing here is go ahead and speed this up. Let's go back to the car. If we don't have enough wood beam spawn, we'll go buy those and then look through those just to kind of speed up. Get this playground on to the next stage. Here. You're at the same stage. Let's just skip past include delivery again, so no, we're not exactly like 2 months. It's already in month 3. Once we do it, they did 1 and 50. So, we'll definitely buy. So we'll get it inside. This is probably how it is. So that way you can distribute that it's a good state project block. Sawmills, any other pellets and stuff, probably wait, go straight to the dealer and buy out other pallets and then those right now. here. I need to check my numbers. All right, so we're looking at 1,000, so 5,000 is what I see. So bad. We'd always rather overcompensate instead of undercompensate. So we'll go over. When we know for sure. And so it's like 37,740. That's much above the spent. The way that you have the playground going to its state of development. More. Knock that off course before I put the strap down. Straighten that back up. Now put the strap down. 2 more. Alright, that's the last one. We just need to get it loaded up. And then we can roll. And we just get it off the truck. It doesn't even pretty bad in it. On the trailer. There we go. Road. Gotta get up wrong top there, so it's just very, get it back to the main farm. This part here. Where? You see that tree right there, right, guys? What's the surrender tree? It's hanging out there. So, where am I? Tree is next to the big. Okay, remember that when I come back through it, I'll pick that tree up. I'll probably do that off camera. We're still moving through town here, and I don't know which turn I did. Definitely hit the turn. That's why there's a whole section of the tree just kind of hanging out there. But the note of where it's at. I could grab that up. If here we speak that to the sawmill. But a good tree like that won't bring very much wood at all. So, used. This is quite a trip. Oops, crash. drive right in. And we'll get that unloaded. But this might be if you can bring the camera around. Just want to wire this here. Wide open shot of the playground project. Now we'll see what the progress is. This is the best we're going to get, so we'll go ahead and take that down. And we'll go ahead and deliver these components. I'll get another 31,000 grand on those. So we get some of that money back we spent. Not all of it, but it's a good chunk of it. And so now we strip them straight as far as this doesn't require continually to at this stage of the project. Set that running, we'll head off back to the main farm. Can't drive all of a sudden now. Live stream. Go back, like I said, I'm just going to stream here a little bit. Go back and take a look at this live, see how it's but I really do a normal process video of the live stream. It's characters right was the class. Vehicles, intro, outro, all of that stuff. So we have a brand too much. Big ads and couple towers where I can do. That's about it. I want to do an opportunity and check the out the opportunities of everybody's employees live with playing on to live where on the RIVERBEND Springs map or next game out hopefully we'll get most of the new associated fight ground so on and so forth. Wherever it is you're about content, please don't subscribe, hit the notification bell so that we will have post something else out there. Really, really, we don't put the like subscribe on and make sure you try to use the source and swoop that. So with that, it's appreciated, and that's what makes it better and giving you, feeding you the content that you want to see live stream. I'm still gonna kind of move all around the games that I like to play, but good to great to awesome. I know one game that the community has your comment. But yeah, get out here online and have some fun playing those games too. Actually, this tree out there, and we're gonna take it to the sawmill. And off camera, I'll go ahead and take the animals, look at the production change, stop off, we'll do all that regular maintenance stuff. And when we come back to the next episode, we'll see where we're at on this project. Look around project, and we'll probably be that much closer to wrapping up the series. And that's an awful story map for fresh summer. It's just maintenance. Right, that's the wrap up. We'll see you going Dave. Up to 45. Riverbeнд Springs. We are out of here. I want to go up to you if you appreciate it. That's for sure. That's all I got for tonight. That's the picture on the flip side.